Apple customers can download the company's latest operating system from today, and it's being hailed as a new beginning for the technology giant. iOS 7 has a cleaner look than its predecessors and has been designed to make the iPhone appear bigger with sharper text, among other new features. Well, earlier I caught up with Pocket Lint's Stuart Miles about what we can expect. So Stuart, this is being billed as the biggest change to iOS since the introduction of the iPhone. Why is that, and what's so good about it?
It's being billed as that because it's completely different, certainly from a design perspective and aesthetics point of view. Gone are all the odes to the old world. There's no yellow legal paper notes anymore, no faux leather and ripped pieces of paper, no green felt for the game center and things like that. And so Johnny Ive, who's now in charge of software and hardware at Apple, has taken it on himself to modernize the OS and make it fit a lot more with the cutting edge lines of the iPhone 5S that's now launched and the more colourful, vibrant, joyful, if you like, 5C that's also available on Friday.
We've learned from system updates in the past, haven't we, that they don't always run smoothly. The introduction of Apple Maps in iOS 6 didn't go as well as planned, did it? Is there anything we should be wary of this time around?
I think whenever you're upgrading your operating system on your phone, the choice words would always be back up. Make sure that you've plugged it into iTunes first, backed everything up so you've got a local copy if it all goes wrong, and then wait for the download to come. The initial release, when it pops out later today at some point, it's a magical moment when it does, will probably be overloaded. Lots of people will take time to get there. If you're quick, you'll get in and you'll be done very quickly, but if you're not, it's probably best just to come back tomorrow or leave it running overnight.
And are all apps expected to run smoothly and normally?
No, all your apps will work. I've been using the beta for about 6 weeks now and been lucky enough to be testing the 5S and the 5C for the last week. There's been no major problems. All my apps have worked. In fact, quite a few of them have updated whilst I've been testing it to either enhance the look and feel of it to match the OS or to just make sure there's bug fixes and stuff. So everything should work. The new iOS 7 supports 64-bit architecture, which only the 5S will benefit from, but all those apps, there shouldn't be any problem at all.
Just going back to Sir Jonathan Ive, he's developed the software, hasn't he? And he's been previously behind developing Apple's hardware, and he's quite an interesting character, once described by Steve Jobs apparently as his spiritual partner. What kind of influence will he have had?
I think it's all his work. As far as the design of the aesthetics, and Apple have been very clear of that. He heads up the design department. He obviously works with other people within the team, etc., etc. But it's very much his belief and his ambition to create this, and I think ultimately he's done a very good job. There is some niggle still, not as far as things don't work, but just if there were problems that you didn't like before, they'll still be there. And there are lots of new toys to play with as well. So there's plenty of treats. It's certainly worth updating from iOS 6 to iOS 7, and there haven't been any crazy elements like the Apple Maps that we've seen before.